Hello and welcome to Science Monitor, your favorite weekly science news program on science, technology, invention and innovation. I'm Aishwarya Kapoor with you. The top news is a good one this week. India's first indigenous vaccine against cervical cancer developed in collaboration with the Department of Biotechnology, Government of India. We will also tell you about the new website that has been launched for the Swachh Sagar, Surakshit Sagar campaign. There is lots more, but first let's take a look at the headlines. First indigenous vaccine developed in India for the prevention of cervical cancer. Union Minister announces the scientific completion of the development of vaccine Cervavac that will be available for public use very soon. Third International Conference on Crystal Engineering held in Pahalgam. Conference organized jointly by IISER Kolkata and University of Kashmir with the support of DST and several international institutions. Researchers create natural polymer-based smart nanoparticles to assist in the treatment of colorectal cancer. Research conducted by IIT Mandi will help deliver medicines directly and precisely to cancer-affected areas. And a new website dedicated to the Swachh Sagar, Surakshit Sagar campaign launched by Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh. Website will further strengthen the campaign to clean India's coasts. And now the news in detail. Indian scientists have developed a vaccine for the prevention of cervical cancer, which is another important milestone under the country's vaccine development program. Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh recently announced the scientific completion of India's first indigenous HPV vaccine, Cervavac. This vaccine, being manufactured by the Serum Institute of India in collaboration with BIRAC under the Department of Biotechnology, Government of India, will be available for public use in the next few months. Here is a Science Monitor report.
1st September 2022 will forever be remembered as a historic day in the field of medical sciences in India, because this was the day when India achieved the important feat of developing its first indigenous vaccine against cervical cancer. The Union Minister of Science and Technology and Earth Sciences, Dr. Jitendra Singh, announced the completion of the research and development of vaccine Cervavac on September 1st, 2022. The quadrivalent human papilloma virus vaccine has been developed by the Serum Institute of India Private Limited in partnership with the Biotechnology Industry Research Assistance Council, BIRAC, and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation under the Grand Challenges India Partnership Program. This cost-effective vaccine will be available for public use in the next few months. Secretary, Department of Biotechnology, the Director General of CSIR, scientists, consultants and doctors associated with various institutions were also present on this occasion.
The challenge is malignancies at the younger age. Type 2 diabetes mellitus at the young age. Earlier on, if you said somebody has been detected, the immediate picture would be somebody in late 40s or 50s. Now you have in the third decade. Because if you have to go through this Amrit Kaal and contribute to these 25 years, it is these young folks whose energy, whose capacity, whose potential is going to help in the making of that new India.
Cervical cancer is ranked the second most prevalent cancers in India, and current estimates indicate that every year approximately 1.25 lakh women are diagnosed with cervical cancer and approximately 75,000 die of this disease in the country. Efforts are being made to find a way to prevent this widespread problem all over the world. Some time ago, this work has been started on developing a vaccine against cervical cancer in India. Film actress Manisha Koirala, who won the battle against ovarian cancer successfully, joined the program virtually and thanked the Ministry of Science and Technology, particularly DBT, for achieving this milestone. She said that this achievement will give new hope of life to scores of women who are battling with cancer. According to the information available so far, Cervavac vaccine will be made available through government sources.
It's a wonderful occasion to celebrate the success of scientific journey that we have gone through over the years of time actually. I think when many of this, India has started this ambition of having its own vaccine programs, it's always important that one has to begin by setting up systems and various mechanisms that are important for doing this incredible journey actually. And that's why if you look at when this HPV vaccine was initiated, we really did not have this infrastructure of clinical trial sites, immunoassay lab, bioassay labs, and many of these activities that are very, very incredibly important for really getting the vaccine through. And this meeting is really for announcing the scientific success of what teams across disciplines, across companies, across relevant funders, across DBT officials who have integrated together along with various stakeholders and all the members of committees who have evaluated over the years of time and put in their wonderful efforts actually, which is what an outcome of what vaccine is.
We have always focused on the well-being and protection of the mother and child. And traditionally we've made vaccines to protect children. We have now focused also our efforts on the well-being of women, and especially today, as we talk about empowering women, enabling women in the workplace, you have to be healthy if you want to be able to work and be productive. So a healthy India is a productive India.
India has consistently proven itself in the field of vaccine development and manufacturing. Over the past few years, various boost-ups and relevant programs run by the Department of Biotechnology have accelerated the pace of vaccine manufacturing in the country. An indigenous vaccine against COVID-19 was developed during the outbreak is a suitable example of speed and precision. In this vaccine development, R&D has proved to be an excellent example of the success of public-private partnerships in the country.
The third International Conference on Crystal Engineering was organized by Kashmir University and IISER Kolkata in Pahalgam recently. The country's top scientists, delegates and students participated in the mega event. Here is a Science Monitor report on the conference that was organized to discuss the progress and new emerging trends in the field of chemical engineering.
Crystal engineering is a versatile but challenging discipline that's making continuous advancements. The International Crystal Engineering Conference was first held with the aim of developing new ideas in this field of engineering related to the science of chemistry, in an effort to arouse interest among the youth. The third edition of this conference was held from the 31st of August to the 2nd of September 2022 in Pahalgam, Jammu and Kashmir. The three-day event, titled Crystal Engineering From Molecule to Crystal, was organized by IISER Kolkata and the Department of Chemistry at Kashmir University with support from the Science and Engineering Research Board of DST, Crystallography India Trust, IR Tech, Bruker, the Royal Society of Chemistry, and the American Chemical Society.
This type of an activity gives our research scholars, our faculty, our other students a chance to interact with the scientists, not only of national reputation but of international reputation. Definitely and naturally, all of them cannot meet them personally. In order to interact with them and listen to them, it adds to their knowledge, it adds to their personality, and it also adds to the networking.
Crystal engineering, as the name suggests, has to do with crystals. What are crystals? Crystals are bright shiny things like diamond, like sugar, like salt. And when you do crystal engineering, there is an engineering component, there is a plan, a design, like how you build a house, you build a crystal. And you build a crystal so that it does very special things. So crystals, making crystals with a purpose, that is crystal engineering. One of the most important applications here in crystal engineering is to get better and cheaper drugs to the common people.
Scientists, delegates and students from reputed educational institutions across the country, including the Indian Institute of Science, Education and Research and the Indian Institute of Technology, participated in this mega event. Through this program, young students and researchers got an opportunity to know about the progress being made in the field of crystal engineering and the latest ideas emerging in chemical engineering in India and abroad. Various discussion sessions called upon the youth to do their best in this rapidly growing and beneficial field.
This conference is all about crystal engineering. So this way, this conference actually gave a very good opportunity for the local boys and girls to actually interact with the top scientists and then see how the science is done, how rigorously it is done. If they also want to aim something like that, what exactly they need to do. And now they know a lot of people in this field, so they will be able to talk to them, interact with them on social media or through email, and then they will get a guidance actually. This is very, very important, and the scientific conferences actually give this opportunity to the, particularly to the students, and then this helps them a lot. So that is the main aim, and then that is why we wanted to bring this conference here.
If I talk about crystal engineering, in crystal engineering we design molecules for with desired physical and chemical properties for betterment of the society. For example, we take a drug molecule which is there. Scientists have they have done the reaction, but they have a problem in their solubility. So that doesn't go into the market. They have that bioavailability problem, solubility problem. With crystal engineering, what we do, we try to address that problem.
Crystal engineering plays an important role in the development of affordable drugs and devices. That is why it is imperative that innovative research and development happen in this field of chemistry, so that more accessible solutions can be created for the common people. The International Conference on Crystal Engineering is a step in this direction that seeks to build a network of research and innovation by providing a platform for different ideas all over the world.
Indian researchers have created natural polymer-based smart nanoparticles to treat colorectal cancer, which is the cancer of the colon or the rectum. The researchers say these particles can deliver drugs directly to the cancer site. Here is a Science Monitor report on this research that has been funded by the Science and Engineering Research Board of the Department of Science and Technology, Government of India.
Colorectal, that is, colon or rectal cancer, has shown high incidence rates all over the world, including in India. In fact, the cancer is so prevalent now that it accounts for 8% of all cancer deaths, making it the fourth most common cause of death due to cancer across the world. In their bid to develop the right treatment method, researchers from the Indian Institute of Technology, Mandi, in collaboration with the Massachusetts Medical School, have developed natural polymer-based smart nanoparticles. These particles release the drug in response to stimuli that are specific to the cancer sites only, thus reducing the reliance on petroleum polymers to a greater extent. The research has been funded by the Science and Engineering Research Board, or SERB, a statutory body of the Department of Science and Technology, Government of India, and results have been published in the journal Carbohydrate Polymers.
Colorectal cancer is one of the devastating diseases which is increasing the mortality rate worldwide. It is one of the most common cancers found in both men and women. To help cure this disease, we have developed smart nanoparticles which are 100,000 times smaller than the width of the hair. We have developed these nanoparticles using chitosan natural polymer, and we have designed these nanoparticles in such a way that they can degrade in response to the stimuli which are specific to the cancer site only, and they can release the drugs.
Researchers synthesized nanoparticles based on disulfide cross-linking chemistry via air oxidation of thiolated chitosan and thiolated stearic acid. This eliminated the requirement of any external synthetic chemicals to make these particles. The particles are designed in such a way that they break down on coming into contact with the glutathione present in the cancerous area and release the drug at the affected site. Through these particles, both water-soluble and non-water-soluble drugs can be delivered to the cancer-affected area. While these nanoparticles based on natural polymers will increase the accuracy and efficacy of cancer drugs, they will also reduce the side effects of cancer drugs on the healthy cells of the body.
The approach developed here uses different drugs having different anti-cancer mechanism and in a single drug carrier system, which allows us to have the cancer treatment with better efficiency while using the lower doses of drugs. The developed system also gives us the possibility of using the poorly water-soluble drugs.
The new research has opened up a whole new avenue in the treatment of many diseases, including cancer. The use of natural polymers as a carrier of anti-cancer drugs is also a comparatively cost-effective solution. So far, the tests done on rats at the laboratory level have been successful.
Union Minister of Science and Technology and Earth Sciences Dr. Jitendra Singh recently unveiled a dedicated website for the All India Coastal Cleanup Campaign Swachh Sagar Surakshit Sagar. This website will help to consolidate and boost cleanliness campaign that is being run on 75 coasts of the country. The logo of the campaign, Vasuki, which is dedicated to the youth, was also launched on the occasion. Here is a Science Monitor report with all the details of the website and the launch function.
Under the leadership of the Ministry of Earth Sciences, Government of India, a coastal cleanup campaign was launched on the 5th of July this year to clean up 75 beaches across the country. The initiative is part of the celebrations of the 75th year of India's independence, Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. The Swachh Sagar, Surakshit Sagar campaign, which will run till September the 17th for a period of 75 days, aims to preserve biodiversity and make Indian coasts world-class by increasing awareness about coastal cleanliness among the citizens. As part of the coastal cleanup campaign, a target has been set to remove 1,500 tons of garbage from the country's beaches. The campaign has received an overwhelming response with participation of a large number of eminent personalities, celebrities, and students from across the length and breadth of the country. In a bid to further boost this campaign, the Union Minister of Science and Technology and Earth Sciences, Dr. Jitendra Singh, recently unveiled a dedicated website for it, www.swachhsagar.org. During the program, the Union Minister also launched the campaign logo, Vasuki, dedicated to the youth and school students who are interested in the campaign.
हमारे पृथ्वी विज्ञान मंत्रालय, मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ अर्थ साइंसेज ने ये प्रस्ताव रखा कि इसी प्रकार का एक अभियान समुद्र तट को लेकर के भी प्रारंभ किया जाए, जिसमें समुद्र तट की सफाई, रखरखाव और सुंदरीकरण का कार्य हो।
Apart from the Ministry of Earth Sciences, Indian Coast Guard, Ministry of Environment, Forests and Climate Change, Jal Shakti, National Disaster Management Authority, Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying, Ministry of External Affairs, Seema Jagran Manch, National Service Scheme, and Information and Broadcasting are also actively participating in this campaign to make it a grand success. In addition to the awareness campaign and cleanliness drives, various activities are being organized as part of the campaign. This includes several programs like a pledge for coast protection being given to school children, painting competitions, and walkathons. The Union Minister said that more than 52,000 volunteers from 24 states have registered for the campaign, and within the first 20 days, over 200 tons of garbage and single-use plastics have been removed from various beaches.
25 वर्ष जो सामने आएंगे उसमें प्लास्टिक से किस प्रकार से हम निजात हासिल करेंगे और वेस्ट टू वेल्थ के क्या नए साधन आएंगे और समुद्र से किस प्रकार को उसकी सफाई करके उसका सुंदरीकरण करके उसके अंदर बसे हुए सरमाए रिसोर्सेज को किस तरह से उपयोग में ला करके भारत की अर्थव्यवस्था का एक प्रमुख अंग बनाया जाएगा, ये सारा इस अभियान के द्वारा प्रेरणा का स्रोत बनेगा और इसी सोच के साथ हम इसे आगे बढ़ा रहे हैं। और 17 तारीख को एक भव्य कार्यक्रम करने की योजना है 75 स्थानों पर वर्चुअली कनेक्ट होकर के, और हमारा ये आह्वान रहेगा, अपेक्षा रहेगी कि हर व्यक्ति उसके साथ जुड़ जाए, क्योंकि ये देश के लिए भी है, विश्व के लिए भी है और हमारे आने वाली संतान के लिए भी।
Under this Pan-India Coastal Cleanliness campaign, besides the ministries and related departments, NGOs, citizens groups, children and youth forums, corporates, non-profit organizations, as well as municipal corporations of coastal states are working to take this campaign to the public. The website dedicated to the campaign is another successful step in this direction, as it will help more people to join the Swachh Sagar, Surakshit Sagar campaign.
And now let's have a quick look at some other developments that have made news in the field of science and technology in our segment Science Express.
A two-day science conclave is being organized in Science City, Ahmedabad from the 10th of September 2022. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will inaugurate the conclave of the science and technology ministers from all the states and union territories. This information was shared by the Union Minister of Science and Technology and Earth Sciences, Dr. Jitendra Singh, during a review meeting held in New Delhi. He said that the conference has been given a different format this year with a focus on new technologies relevant to each of the different states, union territories and their optimum application for ease of living. The event will help bridge the gap between the centre and the states while strengthening the science, technology and innovation ecosystem through greater synergy across the country. CEOs from over 100 startups and industries and science and technology ministers of all states and union territories are expected to attend the event. At a program organized in Mainpuri, Uttar Pradesh by the CSIR Central Leather Research Institute, Regional Centre Kanpur, the Union Minister of Science and Technology and Earth Sciences, Dr. Jitendra Singh, called upon the youth to look for lucrative careers in the emerging leather startup ecosystem. He said that the leather industry in India has exhibited consistency in high export earnings and it is one of the top 10 foreign exchange earners for the country. The CSIR Central Leather Research Institute has continuously developed new technologies for the leather industry. Apart from this, the institute regularly engages in several activities like training programs, consultancy services, internship for students, and surveys of related industries. India is the second largest producer of footwear, second largest exporter of leather garments, and fifth largest exporter of leather goods. This is now getting a further boost under the startup mission. The Union Minister has also proposed seed funding to prospective startups and innovative entrepreneurs from the Technology Development Board under the Department of Science and Technology. This would create new opportunities for entrepreneurs and the youth of Mainpuri and adjoining districts.
And that is all in today's edition of Science Monitor. Keep sending your feedback and suggestions through email. Our email ID is indiascience@vigyanprasar.gov.in. You can also write into us at Vigyan Prasar, A50, Sector 62, Noida 201309, Uttar Pradesh. So we'll take your leave now. See you again next week. Till then, stay safe and think scientifically. Bye for now.